Well, listen, if you're looking for some dinner inspo while watching Seven Delan at 6 p.m. on S2, SABC2, Chef Clem Pedro is in studio to show us how to make some delicious spicy nachos. I love nachos. I love any food that involves using your hands to eat and also build your own type of setup. That's my kind of hosting.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a bunch of bowls on the tables and then everyone must just kind of help themselves.
Especially on a Friday, I feel like it's been such a long week that, I'm gonna want something nice and simple, but it's still gonna bring through a lot of flavor and texture, and nachos is that.
And some spice.
And some spice. Okay, so nachos, you can obviously go vegetarian with it. Today we're gonna go with a nice beef mince nacho. And we've been saving this whole week because we've been shopping all the deals at Woolies. Got the mince, got the cheese, got the salsa, got the nacho chips, and that's the savings. So you'll actually save up to 48 Rand, and the spend is 225 Rand for all of this magic. Okay.
That's incredible.
It is.
But you know what? I've been so inspired to do that when I get... sorry, let me grab this.
You're gonna sing. Guys, Zoe's gonna sing for us.
No, I'm not gonna sing.
What do you want? Dedications. What do you want to do, Cole? What song?
1,000 miles.
1,000 miles, dedicated by Cole. Zoe on the mic. Go.
I'm not singing.
Oh, we were so excited.
You are here to make nachos.
I can cook while you sing. There we go. There we go. Dun, 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 dun.
You sing with me.
All right, nachos.
Clem, I am going blood red here. The two things in life I don't like, you guys always force me to do, is to sing and dance. What did TikTok do to all of us?
Oh, I got so excited. Okay, so you were saying, well, the one thing you like is saving, or what you saying? Did I completely throw your thought?
Oh, no, yeah, you completely threw my thought. But what I love is also the dinner inspiration they give you when they say buy these ingredients together for this meal inspo. And the nachos is always a winner.
And exactly that point, and that's a good thing to mention because I've noticed it, but I've never spoken about it. When you walk through the store in Woolies, you'll actually see them group items together. So it'll be a veggie, it'll be a protein, and all those things together. That's actually all you need to do is just go like this, boom, in your basket,
boom, boom,
and you go. And that's exactly what's happened here. I mean, you'll actually see this collection in store as well. So we put in the collection together. So on a nice high heat, because we're going to treat our mince like we treat our steaks. So a nice high heat, you want to seal your mince. I'm wondering why...
I'm giggling because you've taught me not to rinse my mince.
Oh, wow. Back in 2021, do you rinse your mince? Don't rinse your mince. Okay, talking about the mince, so I've done a lot more research since then. Sometimes people actually rinse their mince to get rid of excess fat.
Ah.
Okay? By the way...
I was onto something there.
I think so. Here we go. So we got 10% fat guaranteed in our beef, and this is South African beef. The best in the world.
Extra lean?
I would say this is extra lean because you're looking at 10%, which would fall under that category. When you're doing burgers, it's good to have like 20% of fat because you do want to have some excess fat in there. But it doesn't mean you're not going to get a good burger if you use a 10% fat mince.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So we only need 500 grams for this recipe. So the other mince, the other 500 grams, we are going to freeze.
Okay.
How do you freeze your mince? Because I actually do want to know this because I've got so many different methods. But what do you how do you freeze your mince?
When I buy it in bulk, I will, for example, I just pop it in a Ziploc bag.
Yes, yeah, and try to remove as much air. Yeah.
In fact, most of my food that I freeze goes into Ziploc bags. So it's just you save space.
Absolutely, and I think that's a very, very, very good idea. What you're trying to do is remove as much air as possible, and Ziploc bag is the absolute way, and then freeze it. Also, very important, just write on the beef mince and the date, just so you know when you...
When you froze it, just so that you know, because that sometimes happens where you keep, at least for me, I have all these dinner plans, you go grocery shop and then life throws a spanner in the works and you're like, okay, I'm not going to get to using this, and you just throw it in the freezer, and then eventually you forget which one you bought when.
Absolutely, and things tend to lose their characteristic appearance when it's in the freezer. So definitely write it on there, put the date on there, so you'll be perfectly safe. Okay, another thing, make sure your pan's nice and hot. And also make sure your stove is on when you put your mince in the pan. Okay, so I have to make sure my pan's on.
I love how you're breaking the mince into little pieces. I take that whole chunk and then I take the wooden spoon and just...
And you can do that,
okay.
Absolutely. I just feel like you get a little bit of a nice texture when you just break it up by hand. And I really, really, really like that. So once the mince hits the pan, you're going to leave it. You're going to see, you're going to start smelling it. Once it gets that steaky smell, then you know, okay, cool, it's time to start stirring around in the pan. That's going to do its thing. I'm going to give my hands a quick wash. The next part is the salsa. And I'm not going to make the salsa today.
We're
Got
going
it in a jar.
to use the one that's already, that Woolies have made for us.
Yes.
And this is the mild salsa. Chunky fresh tomatoes, some onions, jalapenos, paprika, cumin, oregano, bird's eye chili with a hint of lemon.
So it's not like blow your head off hot. It's a nice, like, little bit of a ring in the back of your throat, but it's nothing that you can't, like, bear. It's perfectly fine. So that's going to go in, but it only goes in once I've got a nice brown crust on the mince, because that's going to add so much more flavor to your nacho filling.
So you're not adding any other flavoring, spices or anything to your mince?
No, because if you think about it, like a meat-free nacho dish is normally just salsa, cheese, and the nacho chips. And that's the salsa already there. And it's got all those seasonings that you just mentioned in the jar already, and that's just going to go over the mince. It's perfectly fine. A little bit of salt went on there, though. You actually don't even need that much salt, to be honest with you, because that's been seasoned already. This is a really easy, like, to bring it all together dish. So we've got our nacho chips. Honestly, these are like...
They're the devil. I eat them as is. I don't even add the trimmings to it.
Do you want to know how to take these to the next level?
How?
You put them on an oven tray, pop them in the oven at 200 degrees for like 5 minutes. When it comes out, hit it with a little bit of lime.
Ooh. Okay.
The hot nacho chip, just like... Something happens when the lime hits that hot nacho chip. It just tastes so amazing. So it's delicious. But now, let's start building this. I'm going to ask you to do this.
Yes.
Oh, you got your mic.
I can put it down.
Okay.
So what am I going to do?
You're going to do it. You
sprinkle it.
You go. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you do. But you want to have a nice layer at the bottom. And then we got our cheese as well. And I mean, Woolies only, we do award-winning cheeses, you know that. And it's been matured for a minimum of 6 months. Oh, okay. So you can, no, you can totally do this. So I've done something different, and I'm glad that you did this. I can show you different ways of doing it.
Okay.
We're going to do like a nice open layer, and I like that method as well. So scatter, scatter, scatter. Can I have some cheese?
So scatter, scatter, scatter.
Scatter, scatter, scatter. Keep some cheese because you want to create a little bit of like a maltiness action happening on the top of your nachos. Okay? Mince is looking good.
The mince is looking good. Now, we also have the cast from Seven Delon here, so I would
Yes.
love to invite Dan to come on in and join us.
Come on in.
As he is going to be our official taster. Dan, when it comes to nachos,
So happy.
is that something you love to eat?
I love nachos, tacos, burritos, all of it. Just give me all of it.
Wow, okay.
I'm a huge fan.
Can we feed you?
Yeah,
But
well-
you know, the thing is, like, there's no such thing as a free meal. We promised the viewers that someone was going to sing, and then Zoe grabbed the mic, and then she just bailed out. Could you maybe sing for our viewers?
Are you a singer?
Whoa, he's actually going to,
He's
guys.
going to. Okay, we got the singer here.
You'll never find
Dun, 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 dun.
for as long as you live someone that loves you.
Yeah! You earned it. You've earned it. Come stand in the middle. You can stand in the middle. You can stand in the middle. Okay. So we've layered now nacho chips, cheese. Once this is done, we'll pour that over and then sprinkle more cheese on, and that can go to the oven because you want to get some nice melt. What I did was I took a springform tin and I did all my layers. I went nacho cheese, a little bit of the salsa and
All
the mince in the
kinds of
middle
layering.
in the springform tin, and when it was done, I just popped the whole thing out.
Oh,
And we
nice.
put a little bit of sour cream and some coriander on the top. You can do some guac on the side. Whatever
A
you
little
want
bit
to
of
do.
guac, even more salsa.
Even
That
more
sounds
salsa.
good.
Do you want to give it a try?
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay, go for it. And of course, we made this. It's very super duper easy. All
So
of these
easy.
ingredients are from Woolworths. And if you want to also get the recipe, it's woolworths.co.za.
Is it good?
Yeah.
That's breakfast for Dan. You can take it.
I'm going to.
Well done. That was great.
Thank you, Chef.
Singing, next level. I love it.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Okay, he's taking that. You can get your hands on it at Woolworths. And of course, that website is woolworths.co.za. That's good.